Hey everyone, welcome back to Ed's Metalworks. Every now and then we gotta dig through a bucket of junk, sorting out what goes to the scrapyard and what don't. Anyway, when I do that, I always think, well, I could make something out of that. Well, today we got a little bit of a lamp project, I guess is what you want to call it, of some stuff that I gathered out of the buckets. I give you a quick view of what we're doing here, and then I might put you on a time lapse as I put this thing together and do a little bit of welding and see how it comes out in the end. They're always fun projects. I've built 4 or 5 of them throughout the years at different times of junk I got, depending on what's good lamp junk and what's not, I guess. So anyway, thanks for joining along, and we'll go ahead and show you what we got going here. All right, here's what we got going for our lamp project. Got some old corrugated tin siding. I just had one little piece that was cut real crooked, so I did the best I could with it. But anyway, we rolled it around and riveted it to make a tube. I don't know what this band here is on the bottom. I think it's an old brake band off of something, but we just bolt it together and put an insulator in between there for decoration. I used some brass screws down there. And we made a little cross brace to hold the shade on the lamp. Usually what I'll do is I go to either a thrift store or somewhere and buy lamps that are cheap, and I salvage the parts off of them to make my junk lamps. And sometimes I bought just these sockets from Amazon. You can get a dozen of them for $10 or so, or not a dozen, 6 of them for about $10 or so. But anyway, here, this is the base we're going to use. Don't know what it is. I'm sure it's off of some tractor of some sort. This will sit down in there. That'll sit down in there. This will sit down in here, and that'll all get welded in there and make our lamp. We got a hole on the back side here that we'll put a grommet in for the wire to feed through there, and it'll feed up the bottom of this tube and into the bottom of the light socket. This shade's kind of heavy, so I might have to put a couple tacks on the top of this wand or bow thing that holds the shade to keep it from tilting. This thing will tilt. So that being this shade's kind of heavy, front heavy, might have to weld that up so that it can stay straight. But anyway, this is the junk for this lamp. Like I said, I think I'll set you up on a little time lapse here, and I'll get busy assembling all this stuff. Sometimes it's kind of tedious, me finding parts and figuring out what to do with them, so that's why I didn't record a lot of making the shade. But now that I got all the parts rounded up and I think I'm ready to go, we'll put you on time lapse and you can see how this thing comes together. Well, guys, basically here it is. I got a few touch-up items to do on it yet, but that's how it come out. It's kind of neat. Old junk welded together, make a lamp, but got to center a couple things up, but it don't look too bad. Save some stuff from the scrapyard. I have to, let me go turn the lights on for you here real quick. Turn the lights off so you can get the full effect. Anyway, here we are. I got to get my grommet, run my cord through a grommet here. I got to pick up a grommet. Also, I just had this plug laying around. I got to get a good plug for the end of this. But I always put my mark on these things when I don't know if that focuses or not. I always put my mark on these things when I build them. But basically that's it. The cross pieces are riveted on there just like the seam is all riveted. I use bronze rivets. They kind of go with the rusty crap here. But anyway, that's it. It come out kind of neat. I don't know, I hope you enjoyed that time lapse. This is the first time I've done that, so don't know how well it worked out or not. But anyway, the lamp project is done. I just got to clean up the mess now, but thanks for joining along. Give me a thumbs up if you will. Share it with somebody. I don't know if you guys enjoy this kind of stuff. Comment if you want to see more or less. Anyway, have a good one, and we'll see you on the next one.